you want to tell your boss something about one of the other direct reports that are in the department, and you want to share some insights or tell her the challenges you're having, but you don't know if that other person is her best friend, if she's going to side with that other person. You don't know where that other person stacks up in her mind. And so you're too afraid to be honest because you might cross a line with your boss that just gets you in hot water. Like you might become the enemy. And not that you're trying to set anybody up as an enemy, but you're trying to like get to the bottom of some challenging things that are happening. But they may
Mm.
interpret that like, oh, you're going to attack her. Like everyone always takes any sort of comments or feedback as like it's you're in war. You have this
Yeah.
enemy, right? And so you actually start to like not be honest with your boss because you're afraid to speak up about something that's happening because you don't know what side your boss is going to fall on. You don't want to piss your boss off. And so therefore you're out there just navigating all of these different behaviors and challenges without really coming clean with what's going on because you're afraid of getting judged, um, backstabbed, um, chastised. It's endless. It's
Hmm.
endless. And a lot of people have really bad bosses, but they endure it because they're so afraid to speak up because they don't know who they're in bed with or they don't know who their alliances are to.
Mm.
I think politics causes more burnout than the actual quantity of work that you have to do. Everyone can bang out a bunch of work and be very productive, but when you throw the politics into it, you start to get paralyzed. The tools that I share in this online boot camp are the foundation for understanding for building yourself up to walk into any battlefield. It's having the self-awareness of how you're going to react. It's building the resilience. It's having a mindset strategy so that you can manage the challenges, the feedback, the trickiness of the business, the tricky, triangles that you might be set up in. It's mostly around communicating. It's teaching you how to
Mhm.
communicate. It's like really teaching you how to let things go when they don't. You don't need to get defensive, and you don't need to try to like figure out every angle. You can actually just keep doing your job and letting people be who they are. Like you don't need to get into every piece of drama at work. So it's letting you pick your battles and drop things. Just drop things like they don't even, you can just take it and be like Teflon. Go ahead, yell at me, tell me my job. I'm not doing my job well. You don't know my job. I'll figure it out. But be curious. It's also bringing in a little bit of curiosity to anything that you hear.
Mhm.
So I feel like the tools that I'm teaching are the foundation for just like getting through your job and surviving the job and not letting it all affect you. And it all comes down to how you think and how you react. And those are all emotional intelligence skills.